Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Betwixt the Between Tarot. Welcome in. Today we're talking about June 22nd through the 28th and what kind of energy you might be expecting for those days coming up or where we are right now. Okay, because I'm filming this on what day? Thursday? So yeah, see what kind of energy you've got coming in. Perfect. Keep in mind, you know the way it works. This is not a one-on-one reading, so not everything's going to connect, but a lot of things will. So hold on to the things that count, that make a difference, that make you think, and those things are yours. If it's meant for you, it will never pass you by. It is destined for you. Okay, let's talk about your current energy here before we move on into others. It looks pretty good. It looks like you've had some good times here. However, you are right now in an energy of feeling a little held back, a little scarcity, maybe feeling a little protective over things. And that's not a bad thing, not at all, especially in this economy. You're spending your money wisely, you're holding on to your dollars or your ducats or whatever it is, your rubies, you're holding on to all of those things tightly and making good decisions about how to spend them because you know that things need to be made to go far as they can, as far as they can. So in your past energy, it looks like you have left something behind and moved towards something else that makes you feel a lot of happiness. Look at all that yellow there. It happened fast, but you left something and moved into something else, and it was different than what you normally do. I'm suspecting that there was a career change that came into play here, and now that may have provided less money than what you were used to, but it does feel like there might have been a career change and you stepping outside of your comfort zone and starting something that you've wanted to do for a really long time, or for some of you, it might have been just something that you have to tide you over until the next position becomes available. So there is a change there, but it's a happy change. Look at all the yellow. It's okay. It's left you feeling a little bit though, like a little protective, a little like not quite yourself because it's new and different. So it'll be okay. It's gonna work out. The star is in your future, a time of healing, a time of hope, a time of faith, moving forward into that something else that you want to have happen within your control. So you're hoping that things will work out and move forward for you. Ace of Cups is telling you to feel the things. This could also be the thought of maybe I might want to have a love connection. It could be coming in, but a card to encourage you to feel everything, even the negative stuff, because if we don't feel even the negative, how do we know what's positive? How do we know what's right and true and good for us if we don't know what it's like to suffer? It was a paper I had to write in philosophy in college. I was like, oh my gosh, one of the hardest things I've ever done. Two of Swords is seeing that you need to make a decision, but not making it because it's either uncomfortable, it's awkward, you're procrastinating, you don't know how it's going to go, and it's stressing you out a little bit. In the Rider-Waite deck, you've got a lady sitting on the beach, and she's got the two swords crossing her and a blindfold over her eyes. If I don't see it, it doesn't exist. And this guy has got the same kind of theory going on. If I don't see those swords, they aren't really there. I'll just walk away. It's the elephant in the room. It's finding the balance and the time to just do the thing, pay the bill, make the phone call, and get it off of your plate. You'll feel a lot better when you finally do that. I think maybe perhaps this new position, this job that you're in, isn't as challenging as you would like it to be. You're feeling a little apathetic about it and kind of almost at the point where you just don't care. You're just going to push through and get through the days sometimes. We all have days like that. It doesn't stay forever. We have to find ways to find it more exciting and to rattle things up. So I think you'll be doing that as time goes by. Also, time for a decision. You may be thinking about Sorry. You may be thinking about leaving that and starting something new. This is analysis paralysis, the decision fatigue that hits us all at all different times. The smallest things. Ask somebody where they want to go for dinner. Yeah, that's decision fatigue. It's hard and it's something that has to be faced, and you have to move on with it and step out of it and into the decision before anything is going to change. So here we go. This is where things start to get a little, I'm not going to say complicated, but things start to get real now. This is the death card. It drives me crazy when I'm watching some mystery movie and they show the death card and dun dun dun, the whole crowd goes quiet, waiting for the who's going to die. This is not about death. This is about the death of ego, a thought process that you had that doesn't suit you anymore. You've had an epiphany of, oh, gee, why didn't I think of it like that before? It's changing the way that you think. It's an unexpected change, that's for sure, but it's releasing the old ways that you thought and ending it and starting new and fresh. It's like a transformation. It's a beginning. This is a beginning, not an ending. What is that movie? Death is only the beginning, or I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, I'll have to look that up because, yeah, that's what went through my mind when I said that. So the Nine of Swords, it has been stressful and you've been incredibly anxious and not sleeping as well as you normally do. Look at that crescent moon in the window right there. That symbol for me is a symbol of intuition and of following your gut, of allowing yourself to just lay back, relax, let it go, and let your gut make the decision for you. Don't wait for don't sit there and write all the pros and cons when your gut is telling you. And you've got two of those. Look at that. Your intuition is doubling down. Hey, pay attention. If we get the High Priestess here, we'll know that this is definitely a message that Spirit wants you to know, that intuition is the key for you right now. Moving forward, thinking about things and just following your gut. It may be hard, it may be awful, but there are moments that are incredibly fabulous and wonderful. This is a time where you have done something well and things have gone brilliantly for you. You've possibly a promotion. Maybe that's where this apathy and this boredom is, and making that decision is, do I accept this promotion? Where am I going to go from here, and how will this affect me financially? Knight of Pentacles. I love Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. He's not in a hurry to get somewhere. He knows that there is structure to everything. I dig the ground, I plant the seed, I water the seed, I wait for it to grow. It's not about hurrying through things. It's about waiting for things to grow, waiting for things to ripen. This energy of this card is about being reliable and responsible and someone you can always count on. The Hermit, pulling away into yourself, looking into yourself and seeing how you can change to make a difference in your community or in your peer group or in your tribe. Making those changes within is all we can do. We cannot change other people, but we can change ourselves. So take some time out, use that light. Hermit always has a light with him, and he is looking at things under that light and under that microscope to see how he truly feels. Not about how others tell him to, but how he feels. The Ace of Pentacles, this card just makes me happy because it's about being grounded and feeling like something is finally taking root. We've talked about this planting things and allowing them to ripen and the seeds to grow. Well, this is saying that it's starting to take root. That plan is starting to happen. Being grounded is so important when you're stressed and upset and feeling like you're floating outside your body. And now maybe over this time coming up in the future, you're going to be feeling that more groundedness. Knight of Cups, Could be some love coming in there for you. Only if you're looking for it. You don't have to accept it if it comes in. This is love coming in, though. This someone who is realistic, not really. He's more idealistic, not than realistic. And he has heart and he feels very deeply. It could even be you just feeling these emotions and feeling everything that's been going on and feeling it very deeply. If this is a love person coming in, he's charming beyond belief and he has heart, but he does lose focus sometimes. So he can be that oh, knight in shining armor as he is, or he could have his armor become a little dirty and dull over time and not be everything that he presented in the beginning. So keep in mind, I read intuitively. So if the artwork triggers another thought, I will say the first thing that comes out of into my mind. All right, here we go, Sagittarius. Reassess. Even stars recalibrate. Don't fear recalibrating. Recalculating. So if you think you've made a decision on something, don't be afraid to change your mind. That, I think, goes right along with that death card. So if you've made a decision about one thing, but you're finally seeing it in a different light, don't be afraid to recalibrate. Change that up. Make that your truth. Make that the hill you die on. On the horizon, light nears. Hold now for its glow. So things are going to get brighter and better as time goes by. Like we said with that Knight of Pentacles here, that the seed has to be ripe, and it's just waiting for that time for that seed to finally hit that ripeness that you are waiting for. All right, Sagittarius, I'm grateful that you came by and spent some time with me today. If anything resonated with you, please hit that like and the subscribe button. Don't be shy. You can share this with your friends and with your people if there was a connection. And comment if you have anything you'd like to add. So thanks again, and we will talk to you in the next few days. Bye for now.